Welcome back to Transfer News Podcast. I'm Archer, and if you're listening to this instead of watching your team desperately trying to sign someone, anyone, in the January window, then you've made the right choice. Let's dive into today's transfer stories that are keeping the football world buzzing. First up, we've got news that Kuhn is set for a medical at Como. The player is heading to the Italian club for his medical examinations as they look to complete this signing. Como's ambition in the transfer market continues to impress as they build their squad. Now let's talk about Martin Zubimendi and why Arsenal have been so keen on him. There's been analysis of his rise and what makes him such a complete number 6 midfielder. The Gunners clearly see him as the missing piece in their midfield puzzle, and honestly it's not hard to see why given his technical ability and work rate. Moving on to some Scottish football news, Aberdeen have completed the signing of Aouchiche from Sunderland. The French midfielder makes the move north of the border as Aberdeen continue to strengthen their squad. It's a solid pickup for the Dons as they look to compete at the top end of the Scottish Premiership. Arsenal are also being linked with Viktor Gyokeres, and there's been discussion about how the striker's value has absolutely soared. The Sporting Lisbon forward has been in sensational form, and his price tag reflects that meteoric rise. When you're scoring goals at the rate he is, clubs are going to have to pay premium prices. Speaking of Gyokeres, reports suggest that a figure close to £70 million will be needed to sign the Swedish striker. That's quite the investment. But in today's market, that might actually be considered reasonable for a player of his calibre and goal-scoring record. Arsenal will need to dig deep if they're serious about landing him. Finally, there's been speculation about where Marcus Rashford goes from here. The Manchester United forward's future remains uncertain, and there's ongoing discussion about his next move. It's a situation that could define both his career and United's attacking plans going forward. Before we wrap up, here's a quick word from our sponsors. Want to win your Fantasy Premier League mini-leagues? Join Fantasy Football Hub today with 30% off using our link in the show notes. That's all for today's Transfer News podcast. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts or visit us at transfernewspodcast.com. Also, make sure you sign up for our daily newsletter at mail.transfernewspodcast.com to stay on top of all the latest transfer developments. Until next time, keep your eyes on the transfer ticker.